Shout out to our main man, Mr. Jeremy Thomas, aka JT, making the JT custom cues out in Oceanside, California. Surf's up over here, baby. It's always a pleasure when we get our hands on any of JT's work. For those of you that follow our business and our page, you can quickly see that every time we post a JT custom cue, you blink your eyes and it is gone with the wind. He does some extremely good work. It takes a lot to impress me when it comes to the fit and the finish because I get to see so much good work. I work with so many good cue makers and excellent cue makers and world-class cue makers. I'll tell you one thing right now, JT's finish work, what I mean by his finish work, the actual clear coat, the finish that goes on his cues, is by far some of the best that I've ever seen. I mean, it's just crystal clear, looks like glass. And then his ring work is dynamic. He comes up with some really beautiful rings. You can see easily that this wood is very nice, okay? Now what you're looking at here, this is Fire Mexican Cocobolo. You can see the black, you can see the orange, you can see it almost looks like there's tones of yellow, but it's more orangish and blackish. Then you've got curly up top, 3/8 modified pin. I'm going to read from what Jeremy sends with the cue, and you'll get a copy of this also if you purchase this cue. So this is a full splice Cocobolo and curly maple 4-point slick handle. That means wrapless, of course. Jet black linen micarta collars with 8-stitch decorative ring sets in all positions. Now I'm going to show you this up close, okay? This is one of my favorite things that he does, okay? The ring sets are yellow and purple veneer stitched into black linen micarta between yellow, purple, and copper rings. Now you've got matching figure dark roasted, a matching figure dark roasted Kielwood. But again, look at these rings. The copper just sets it off right there. But how about that purple and that yellow? We need one of our customers down in New Orleans, Nolans, somebody that likes the LSU Tigers to buy this cue. Wouldn't that be perfect? But look at how that purple and that yellow goes. Who would think to use something so wild in a Cocobolo cue? It takes a California cue maker to come up with something wild like that. I'm going to roll it out one time for you. You can see it rolls nice and straight. 58-inch even split. Now, Jeremy's Kielwood shafts, I've bragged on these before and I'll brag on them again. He uses a stretched pro taper, okay? Really nice, long pro taper. Very dark Kielwood, as you can see. Let's take another look at that copper in that purple and the yellow in that ring set right there. But let me continue on. There's the letter of authenticity that comes with the cue. So 2025 Cocobolo and curly maple 4-point. This was completed in June of 2025. So we just picked this up, obviously. 19.8 ounce, 58.5 inch. So 58.5 inch even split. And then you have a brown micarta ferrule with an ultra skin black medium tip. So look at this. Now I actually had Jeremy make me a personal shaft that I use on some of my cues with a 3/8 modified. There's that micarta ferrule right there. So the butt weight is 16.2, and then the shaft weighs 3.6, and then you have a 12.4 millimeter Kielwood shaft. This is a polished stainless steel 3/8 modified pin right there. 3/8 modified. My personal favorite. I like the 3/8 11s. I like the radials, but I seem to really lean towards that pin on my cues. I'm going to roll it out one more time for you. This cue is only $17.75 plus shipping. Nice looking full splice right here. forward balance too. So you've got a heavier handle, forward balance, ready for immediate shipping and delivery. We can ship this cue worldwide. If you're watching this video, do me a favor, make sure you check in with us through the contact form on our website, crossroadcues.com, or you can text or call our number that is on all of our advertisements just to make sure that it is still available. I've got some other stuff on order with Jeremy right now. I don't know when we're going to be getting them in. This is the last that we've got in stock of his cues. Jam up player right here. This has got all the makings for that perfect everyday player. Thank you, Mr. JT, for making these beautiful cues out there on the West Coast and allowing us to be your official online dealer here at crossroadcues.com. JT in the house.